Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego, and today we're going to continue to talk about The Little Mermaid. That's right, The Little Mermaid, this piece of shit fucking movie that Disney vomited out of their ass and put on the fucking theaters. Yes, it's playing right now, but you probably didn't know that because nobody went to go fucking see it. That's why. It's bombing hard. Disney's having a horrible fucking year so far, man. I mean, last year wasn't that great either. Okay, out of all their movies, only one of them might actually break even, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything else is going to shit. And what's the next thing they got coming out? They got Indiana Jones. Who the fuck wants to see a fucking 80-year-old Indiana Jones, okay, be fucking emasculated for 2.5 hours by some fucking horse face intersectional feminist bitch? Exactly. Nobody wants to fucking see that shit. So guess what, Disney? Nobody's gonna go see it. Okay, and then what do they got? What do they got after that? They got the Elementals, a kids movie, right? For Pixar. Really, Pixar not make this piece of shit. Pixar has not been Pixar, okay, since they got rid of John Lasseter, okay? There is no Pixar once they got rid of John Lasseter, okay? Pixar fucking sucks ass. Okay, did anyone go see Onward? Fuck no, they did. Nobody even saw it. It's on Disney Plus. Nobody even fucking saw it on there either. Okay, Strange World, anyone? Did anyone go see that shit? No, nobody went to go see it. Okay, Buzz Lightyear, did anybody go see that? Nobody went to go fucking see that shit too, dude. They wanted their money back, all right? So they fucking suck, and Elemental's gonna be no fucking different, dude. I saw the trailer myself, okay? My son wants to go see it. We ain't gonna go see it. Okay, no fucking way, dude. It's just another fucking Zootopia. Instead of animals, it's fucking water, it's elements. That's it. It's the same fucking shit we've seen every fucking goddamn cartoon movie they fucking make, okay? It's always about the girl. It's always about her fucking dad, usually her dad, not letting her be the kind of person she wants to be and fucking all that kind of, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Swear to fucking God. Come up with some goddamn originality, for Christ's sake, man. Shit fucking sucks. All right, Disney fucking sucks right now, dude. There was a time when Disney was fucking meant quality, meant family entertainment. Okay, now they want to fucking do all sorts of fucking shit to little kids, and that's not family entertainment, dude. No, fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Okay, not my fucking kid. You're not getting my fucking kid. You goddamn pieces of shit. All right, anyway, this review isn't about that. It's about the Little Mermaid. Okay, the race swapped Little Mermaid. Yeah, I said race swap. That's fucking right, I did, because that's what it is. It's a fucking rate swap. It's just they're just doing this fucking ESG. Okay, but the problem was, okay, just because you can get fucking BlackRock to invest in your fucking company with our money from our fucking 401ks. Okay, just because you can get them to invest in it because you have a high fucking ESG score doesn't mean they're going to give you money if you're not making any money. Okay? You can get all the loans you want, but if nobody's going to watch your fucking movies, okay, you're going to go out of fucking business. They're not going to give you loans anymore. I don't give a shit how perfect your fucking ESG score is, okay? They're not going to give you fucking money just because you're woke. Okay, not if you're not making any money in return, because that means they're not going to get their money back. It's fucking simple fucking math. God damn, dude, but this is what they're going with. This is what we're going with. This is what they're going with. So, you know what I say? I say make a Little Mermaid Part 2. Now, I know they made one already. They made an animated one that was straight to DVD or some shit like that. All right? They need to make another one. Make another Little Mermaid. Same cast. Same everything. Keep Lin-Manuel Miranda. Write some new songs. Do a remake of the fucking, a reimagining of the original Little Mermaid 2. I guess they have a daughter or something. Eric and her have a daughter, and she becomes a mermaid. I didn't fucking watch the movie, okay? I didn't fucking watch the movie, okay? And I'm not gonna fucking watch the movie. But they need to fucking make a sequel immediately. Greenlight it right now. But instead of spending $250 million on it like you spent on this one, okay? Spend $350. Spend fucking $500 million on it, okay? Top-notch CGI. Okay, top-notch cast. I want cameos from everyone that's still fucking alive, okay? Yeah, bring back Halle Bailey, absolutely. Give her more screen time, all right? Spend $500 million on the fucking sequel, okay? I want you to do it. But please do it, because I guarantee you I will go to the theater, and I'll go see it 5 fucking times. I swear to God I will. Do it, please. Please, Disney, listen to me. You're sitting on a gold mine here. $500 million. Do a Little Mermaid Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Absolutely, dude. I'm there. I am there. I'll bring everybody I know there. We're all going to go see it over and over. I guarantee you. Do it. Please, Disney, do it. That's what we want. That's what we need. That's what we need right now. Absolutely. All right. Anyway, yes, need to do a sequel. Dude, absolutely do the sequel. I'll be there. Anyway, but we're not going to talk about that sequel right now. We're going to talk about this one, this piece of shit. I'm talking about two movies here. I'm talking about the animated one from 1989, which I'm now watching. I've never watched it before. I'm watching it now because I know how important it is to you. Okay, and then I'm also reviewing the modern day one. The 2023 one, okay? And do you think I fucking spent my money to go see this shit? Fuck no, I didn't. In fact, you know what? Even though I'm not done with my review yet, nobody even gives a shit anymore. You know why? Because nobody fucking watched this movie. Nobody cares. It's all done. It's fucking over with, man. Okay? That was so fucking 2 weeks ago. Nobody gives a shit about this movie, but I already started the review, so I'm gonna fucking finish it. God damn it. All right, anyway, yeah. People need to get fired over this shit. Anyway, so I'm gonna review both of them at the same time. And so far, I've concluded that the animated one from 1989 is a much better movie. It's a much better movie. It's shorter, number one. It's a lot fucking shorter. So they get the same story done, but in 2/3 of the time that the new one is. Okay, and it just makes a little bit more sense. I mean, it's a fucking cartoon, so of course it's not realistic, okay? But you know, the characters that are all there, they look like they're from the same area, okay? All that stuff kind of makes sense a little bit, even though it's a fucking cartoon. You know, I mean, this was a fairy tale written by a white guy, a Danish guy in Denmark, you know, in 1837. Okay, so yeah, okay, yes, I know the leads have American accents. All right, I get that, and everyone else has a British accent except for the fucking fish, which have, you know, everywhere from British to Jamaican to fucking whatever the fuck accents they have. I get it, okay, but it's just a little bit more like it could happen, even though it's a fucking cartoon. Whereas this one, the live action one, you expect more from a live action movie, okay? If you're gonna use real people and so-called in a real fucking place, okay, then it's gotta be realistic, okay? As far as, you know, it's gotta be plausible, okay? This whole movie, the live action is taking place in some bullshit island that never fucking existed, although it's supposed to resemble the Caribbean, okay? But in the 1800s in the Caribbean, there was never a fucking black queen over a white kingdom. That never fucking happened. Okay, and then once you get onto an island there in the fucking Caribbean in the 1830s, you've got Asian people there, you've got Latinos there, you got black people there, you got white people there in equal proportions. Are you out of your fucking mind? What fucking world is this? This kingdom never fucking existed, ever, much less in a fucking fairy tale. I guarantee you, Hans Christian Andersen probably never even saw a black person his whole fucking life. How many black people do you think were in Denmark in the 1800s? None. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, because they're giving you the fucking, this is basically the screenwriters, the guys that wrote this fucking movie, they're giving you their bullshit. Okay, they're fucking bullshit, okay, of what downtown LA looks like. Or at least the rich part of LA looks like. Because you think they would ever go into the fucking barrio? Fuck no, they wouldn't. Okay? That's what they're fucking doing here. Okay? They're giving you their fucking little bubble that they live in. And, you know, this imaginary demographic where everyone exists in equal proportions to each other. Get the fuck out of here. That's not realistic at all, nor should it be. Okay? God damn it, I'm Latino and I'm proud of my fucking heritage. Okay? I don't need to fucking, to put up with this shit. You know? What the fuck, man? Anyway, you know, how dare you fucking speak for me? I'm not fucking Latinx, okay? I'm Latino. For Christ's sake. Anyway, you know, the Latinx, I was invented by a white guy to describe my people. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm not Latinx. All right? Anyway, so moving right along, okay? So it's a bullshit magical kingdom here, okay? It's fucking lollipop land. Okay, but it's supposed to be in the 1800s sometime. Who the fuck knows, okay? You've got a fucking Pakistani British guy, Sir Grimsby. You've got a fucking British guy there, but his mom's black, and she's the queen, he's a prince. Ariel has an American accent, even though she's from underwater. Her dad has a Spanish accent because he's fucking Spanish, but her sisters are all different nationalities, and they're all supposed to have the same parents. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, you know, the crab is Jamaican, which I guess makes sense because he did sound Jamaican in the cartoon as well. Okay, but they changed fucking Scuttle from a seagull, okay, a seagull with a whiny voice, whiny American voice, because it was a guy, and they turned it into a fucking female fucking dive bird, okay, who can breathe underwater, and is voiced by a fucking Asian woman who thinks she's a fucking gangster rapper that smoked way too many fucking cigarettes, okay? So get the fuck out of here, man. This movie's all sorts of fucking wrong. Anyway, where do we leave off anyway? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the fucking truth, straight up with no lube. The real question is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? I don't think you can. In fact, I know you can't. I know you can't. All right, so we're gonna move along here. Okay, so we left off last time. You had your fucking completely original fucking princess there on the fucking balcony in the windowsill, daydreaming with her hand on her, with her chin on her fucking hand, you know, just daydreaming about fucking getting fucking filled out like an application by the prince. Okay, and then you got the fucking the little peon sea creatures. Their whole job, their whole purpose for existence is to suck her asshole, basically. Okay, they're just around, floating around her to make her happy. That's the only reason they exist. That's just like fucking Snow White and Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella and fucking Thumbelina and fucking whoever the fuck else there is. I don't fucking know all the goddamn princesses. They're all the fucking same bitch to me anyway. They're all the same fucking story. No originality here. Jesus Christ. All right, so yeah. So basically, yeah, the crab Sebastian is there to like basically suck her ass. Now, she made a deal with the devil, in this case Ursula, what's worse than the devil, Melissa McCarthy. Anyway, so basically she's got human legs now, but she can't talk. So she has no voice. Okay, in the live action one, she also forgot that she needs to get this prince to kiss her, a true love kiss, within 3 days, or else the spell will be broken, and she doesn't know what's going to happen. Okay, but she still made the deal anyway. Yeah. Now in the cartoon, Ursula told her exactly what was going to happen to her. She doesn't get the prince to kiss her. Okay. But in the live action one, not only that, but she put a spell on her to make her forget that the prince has to kiss her. So now she cheated basically. So there's no way, and Ariel still went along with this. Okay, not knowing what her fate was and not knowing that the Ursula could cheat at any time she wanted to. Okay, and she's incapable of remembering that the prince has to kiss her, even when fucking Sebastian's there telling her, "Hey, you got to get the prince to kiss you. We only got 2 days left." She's like incapable of understanding that. I was like, "What the fuck? This makes no fucking sense." Anyway, so moving right along. Okay, so that's happening here. Now in the cartoon one, after this scene. Okay, they presented Ariel in the cartoon. They washed her up and everything like they did here. They put her in a dress and all that. Now they showed her to the prince in the live action one, but he didn't recognize her. Okay, he didn't recognize. He didn't really care about her. This girl could not talk. Ariel can't talk, so he assumed that's not the same girl that fucking rescued him. Okay, from the shipwreck that he had. Okay, despite the fact that he couldn't see her, how do you know it wasn't her? You know, but I guess the girl that rescued him was singing to him. Since this girl has no voice, it must not be her. So he just fucking blows her off. All right. In the cartoon, even though Ariel could not talk, he was still attracted to her the first time he saw her. For this time awake, this time. Okay, and maybe it had something to do with she had no fucking bottoms on. She was bottomless. That is kind of sexy. But then again, how old is this girl? 15, 16? Yeah, that's wrong. You can't go there. And we know the prince is 21. Who the fuck knows how old Ariel is? Is she 15? Is she 16? She looks around that age. Okay, and this was a fucking Disney movie. But anyway, in the cartoon, she was bottomless though. I thought that was kind of risque, even for fucking 1989, man. For an animated kids cartoon, that was a little risque. These shadows and stuff that covered up, but still, man, they actually went there. Okay, but so that happened. Okay, now in the cartoon. Because the prince was already attracted to her, he kind of forgot. Now, he didn't necessarily forget, but in the cartoon, the fact that he wanted to find this girl that saved him and marry her, yeah, he said that. He said he wanted to find her and marry her, not even knowing if this bitch wanted to marry him or not. He just assumes that she wants to marry him too. You know, he wants to find this girl. Okay, he finds Ariel as a distraction. His real goal is to find the girl that saved him, not realizing that Ariel is that girl. Okay, without a voice. Okay, but in the cartoon, she was presented to him. Here, look, we got her a nice dress, we cleaned her up, we did her hair, we did her makeup, we got her some nice shoes, you know, and now she's presented to Prince Eric to have dinner with him and Sir Grimsby. Now that is in the cartoon. There was no fucking queen in the cartoon that I could see, all right? And so she was already groomed, basically, yeah, I'm using that word. She was groomed basically to be Prince Eric's consort, if not his girlfriend, if not his future fiance, if not his future wife. Okay, so she was presented, that was her whole purpose there, was to be presented to him. Now in this one, once he blows her off, that's it. Now he's a nice guy about it. He's just like, okay, hey, give her what she wants, and then he fucking blows her off to go look for the girl that saved his life, all right? So that happens here, okay? in the animated one, there was a whole sequence, okay, where Sebastian, the crab, was actually disgusted when he saw that they were actually used crabs as food in the surface world. Okay, in fact, there's actually this long fucking pointless sequence in the animated cartoon. One of the things I didn't like about the cartoon was there's this whole fucking animated sequence of Sebastian the crab versus Chef Louis, who I guess was this animated fucking chef with a French accent. What the fuck? He's French. But the goddamn the prince's advisor, Sir Grimsby, is British, but the prince himself is American. What the fuck are we? And that's the cartoon one. But anyway, you got this fucking stereotypical fucking French chef who's cooking all these crabs. Okay, which disgusts Sebastian. He thinks that Sebastian's one of the crabs that got away. He tries to kill Sebastian to cook him. There's a big fucking fight. The fucking Chef Louis loses his fucking temper, starts pulling out the fucking knives and shit, starts trashing the whole fucking kitchen to try to kill this crab. Okay, what the fuck, man? I understand that Sebastian is a talking crab and all that, but none of the other fucking sea animals in this movie talk. Or act like human beings, except for Sebastian, Scuttle, and Flounder. That's it. None of the other animals talk. Oh, and I'm sorry, the eels, Ursula's electric eels, they talk. Okay, they have personalities. That's it. None of the other, even the other crabs that were fucking cooked in there, don't talk or say anything. You know, it's weird. Like, which animals talk and which ones don't? You've got Max, who's that's Prince Eric's sheepdog, and Max doesn't talk. He acts just like a dog. So what the fuck? Like which animals can talk and which ones can't? Makes no fucking sense. Anyway, and that's both movies, the animated and the live action, all right? So anyway, that whole useless fucking sequence in the cartoon where the chef and fucking Sebastian are fighting in the kitchen, you know? Anyway, now in the cartoon, the animated one, Eric was obsessed with finding and marrying the girl that saved him. Okay, he was obsessed with that. That was his goal. He even talked to before he even met her. Okay, before he was even saved, he was still talking about that. This is a fucking one-track guy. This guy, all he fucking cares about is finding true love, because we know how realistic that is, right? For men, especially men that were born into privilege and royalty. You know, men that get fucking women thrown at them left and right. Okay, all sorts of good-looking hot women get thrown at them left and right, and yet his biggest concern in his life is finding the right girl. My true love, my one true love. I'll find her someday, Sir Grimsby. My one true love. As soon as I'm done playing with my pussy. Get the fuck out of here, you goddamn. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Hey, girls, you really think guys are this way? And I'm not saying we don't fall. Of course we fall in love. We fall in love hard sometimes too when we fall in love, okay? But our purpose in life is not about finding the right girl. Okay, we want the right girl, okay, but we're not gonna stop everything that we're fucking doing to go find the right girl, okay? We're gonna meet a lot of girls, and some of them are gonna be better for us than others. And when you find the best one, you hold on to that one, provided that she feels the same way about you. That's how it fucking works, okay? None of this fucking shit about fucking getting all emo and singing songs on a goddamn fucking ship about I'll find you. Get the fuck out of here with that noise. Okay, drink some fucking Bud Light while you're at it, you goddamn fucking pussy. Jesus, no wonder you can't find a fucking girl, okay? Okay, no girl wants to be the guy in the relationship. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck, dude? Go drink some Bud Light. Anyway, go get some clothes at Target. What the fuck? Anyway, okay, moving right along. Go listen to some fucking Garth Brooks songs, for Christ's sake. All right, so anyway, so that's going on here. All right, and yeah, so she was presented to him in the cartoon. Okay, all he cares about is fucking finding the right girl. Okay, you know, like I said, they put her in a nice dress and all this kind of shit, you know. And so far from what I've seen in the live action one, there's no subplot with some fucking crazy psychopath fucking Chef Louis trying to kill Sebastian. That's not, I haven't seen that in the live action so far. I'm not done watching the movie yet, despite the fact this movie is a good fucking hour longer than the animated one. And the animated one had room for the whole fucking chef trying to kill Sebastian sequence, all right? Okay. Another question I want to ask is why the fuck was Ariel presented to Eric, okay, as a potential suitor? Why? Okay, what the fuck did these servants in the kingdom know about her that Eric didn't know? Okay, well, she's a pretty girl. Well, I'm sure there's lots of pretty girls in the kingdom. Why was she presented to him that way? And no other girls were. You see what I mean? It makes no sense. What's so special about her? No, she's just a girl that can't talk. A pretty girl that Eric found on the beach that can't talk. Why the fuck does everyone in the goddamn, why did every fucking maid in the goddamn kingdom have their pussy all wet to get Ariel fucking and the prince fucking engaged? This is just a stray girl they found on the beach. They can't talk. You know? Prince Eric himself says he's not looking for her. He's looking for the fucking girl that saved his life. The one that sang to him. It makes no sense. So, like, it was it tomorrow if a blonde girl shows up in town, they're going to fucking groom her for Prince Eric instead and forget all about Ariel? Is that what's going to happen? Because apparently that seems to be their modus operandi. Anyway, okay, moving right along. Scuttle arrives. Scuttle, the fucking the bird, the dive bird, arrives through the window. In the live action, she's voiced by Aquafina, and talks to Sebastian, who does. And Sebastian's supposed to be watching fucking Ariel. That's why he's following her everywhere on the surface world, because King Triton gave him orders to follow her, even when she fucks up. Okay, but he doesn't realize that fucking Ariel's not even in the fucking room anymore. Okay, that's how good of a fucking babysitter he is. All right. So they talk to Sebastian anyway. Okay, looks like Ariel starts walking around the castle. Okay, by herself. Okay, and the castle is completely 100% deserted. There's nobody in there. Okay, anywhere in the castle. So Ariel has free rep from what we can see of the castle, and we can see a lot of it in this one scene. There's nobody around. There's no even footsteps in the hallways. Nothing. Okay, so she's basically got the entire castle to herself. All the doors are unlocked. Now, they don't know who the fuck this girl is. All they know is that they fucking caught her on a fishing net. She can't talk. Okay, so they put her in some nice fucking clothes, and they left her alone. Okay, and she's walking around the castle, okay, unsupervised. All the doors are unfucking locked. And she's just walking around, okay, just looking, going into places she has no business fucking going, all right? That's going on. Okay, like I said, the castle's completely empty. All the doors are unlocked, and she finds a room, a special room with all sorts of trinkets in there. It looks like it has navigational tools in there. There's an atlas in there. Okay, there's a big, huge telescope. All sorts of trinkets and stuff. You know, kind of reminds me of the warehouse that she had underwater, the one that her dad trashed. Okay, where she had a statue of Eric down there and stuff that she used to fucking make love to. At least the animated one she did. Okay. You know, where she keeps all of her shit. Well, this is like someone else's storage room where they keep all their valuables, all right? Or things that mean a lot to them. And she notices a little tiny sculpture of a mermaid. So she holds on to that one. Okay, there's all sorts, there's a globe in there, there's books in there. You know, Sebastian and Eric both arrive at the same time. And that's where they find her. They find her in this room with all these trinkets and shit. All this navigational fucking nautical stuff in there. Well, Eric's like, who's there? Who's there? Okay, so why would it be Eric that would be out of all the people in the castle, why would Eric be the one to happen to walk in this room at the exact same time that Ariel was just walking around the castle by herself, and she walked into this unlocked room, okay, that had all of Eric's valuable possessions in there? Really, like that room would be left unlocked. And he would just happen to walk in there. Now, in the cartoon, it made sense why they started dating because, like I said, she was presented to him. They did it on purpose. They wanted to make her look beautiful and then send her to Eric so that she could have dinner with Eric and Sir Grimsby. Okay? And so in the cartoon, that made sense. And this movie makes no fucking sense. She's just walking around in a dress. Okay? She could have bumped into anybody. It's more likely that she would have bumped into someone who wasn't Prince Eric in the castle. Okay? Instead of the actual Prince Eric. Okay? Who walks in there into his fucking unlocked storage room, okay, where he keeps his valuable trinkets. All right, so he's there. Yeah, let's see. Ripley don't believe this shit, okay? So she's there, and he's there, okay? And we find out that the little mermaid sculpture is his, okay? But he lets her have it, so I guess he doesn't give a shit about it, okay? Now he knows that she cannot talk, but for some dumbass reason, he decides to keep talking to her anyway, okay? I guess he assumes that she understands English too, okay? Even though she's black. Okay, he has no idea where she's from. He assumes that she understands English, okay, even though he's got a British accent, and just starts fucking talking to her anyway, asking her questions and telling her things that she is incapable of answering his questions or responding to his fucking statements, okay? So, but he keeps doing it anyway because, you know, that's realistic, okay? Okay, so she knows she can't talk, but he talks to her anyway. He gives her the statue, okay? It turns out it's his warehouse, okay? She shows him all this stuff and what it really means because apparently he's such a dumbass that he doesn't even know what the fuck he has in his own fucking warehouse. In one scene, she takes this rock and smashes it on the ground. And apparently there's like an emerald or a jewel in there or something that Prince Eric was too much of a dumb fuck to figure out on his own, okay? You know, things like that, all right? Okay, she shows him a seahorn and she blows into it. He tries to do it, and because he's a dumb fuck, untalented fucking straight white man, he can't. He doesn't even figure out. He can't figure out how to blow into a fucking seashell blowhorn. All right. So that's going on there, okay? And he keeps talking to her despite the fact that he's not sure she understands him, or her language, okay? And he explains the map of his kingdom. He shows her a map, because I guess they're talking all day and all night. So he shows her a map of his kingdom, and he basically tells her, okay, this is where this is, this is where this is, this is where we are, blah, 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 you know? And then he proposes that tomorrow they go on a carriage ride. He was going to show her some little villages around his kingdom, okay? You know, because, you know, and then Sir Grimsby walks in there. Now, Sir Grimsby in the cartoon was British, but apparently here he's Pakistani with a British accent. Okay. Okay, and he arrives there, and he basically tries to he takes Prince Eric to the side and says, hey, listen, you know, we can't really have you going out there taking a carriage on a date with this girl, okay, because we need all the carriages tomorrow because we're going to go look for the woman that saved your life, remember? You know, and by the way, the queen said you're not allowed to leave the fucking castle. So Prince Eric's like, hey, you know what? Come on. It's just one carriage. He's like, okay, you're right. It's just one carriage. So he lets it happen because he can see how happy Prince Eric is talking to Ariel. Well, he's happy because she ain't fucking talking back. That's why he's happy. All right. So that's going on. Okay. So they decide they can spare one carriage. All right. Whereas in the animated one, Sir Grimsby was actually pushing Prince Eric to get with Ariel. For whatever fucking reason, and quit looking for this fucking mystery girl that saved his life, and just get with the fucking pretty girl that doesn't talk, who's standing right in front of you. Okay, there was even this whole sequence at the dinner table where she fucking blew his pipe back in his face. Okay, and she grabbed the fucking fork, which she thinks is a dingle hopper, because that's what Scuttle told her it was, and tries to comb her hair with it. Okay, and they look at her all funny, like, what the fuck, dude? It's not that's a fork, you know, that kind of thing. That was in the cartoon. All right, during the fucking dinner sequence there. Okay. So like I said, in the cartoon, it's Sir Grimsby that told Eric to take her out on a fucking date. Okay, so the next day, we've got Sebastian speaks about the date on the carriage. He sneaks onto the carriage for their date. Okay, and he's just like he did in the cartoon. He snuck aboard. Okay, and the queen, they made sure the queen does not know that Eric is on a date with fucking Ariel right now. Okay, he offers her the horse reins, even though she doesn't know. And on the cartoon, she's amused by horses. She never really seen one before. And then she looks down, she sees the horse's legs. You know, like she's never seen a horse trollop before. Okay, and Prince Eric in both movies offers her the reins so she can control the horse. Now, why the fuck would you do that, you fucking dumbass? She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. How do you know she's not gonna fucking kill you on this fucking thing, okay? Exactly, but he does it anyway, right? He just assumes that she knows how to fucking ride a horse, despite the fact that she just learned how to fucking walk yesterday, all right? So he offers her the reins, okay, and of course she almost crashes them. They almost crash into a whole bunch of people, all sorts of crazy fucking hijinks. They almost crash into another carriage, okay, in the live action one. They almost fall off a cliff. She almost crashes them right over a cliff in the live action one. Okay, so fucking Prince Eric is shitting his pants. In the cartoon one, Ariel's really good at the reins, at riding the horses there, and they jump off a cliff and make it safely to the other side. And in the animated one, they actually leapt over the cliff and cleared it. All right, yeah. Who writes this shit? Who gives a fuck? Anyway, so they follow her and they end up going to the diversity market. Okay, that's the market where they sell like fruits and shit and stuff, you know, and everyone is in equal proportions of different nationalities. You got black, you got Asian, you got Latino, and you got white, and they're all there in perfect proportion. All right, because we all know that's what it's like in real life. Okay, so they all show up there. Okay, and Ariel sneaks off. Okay, goes there by herself. Like I said, this Ariel doesn't really give two shits about the prince. She just wants to fucking explore the outside world, okay, the surface world, and see what's going on up there and be a part of it. Part of that world. Not a part of his world, a part of that world. Okay, you see what I mean? She wants to be a boss bitch. Okay, that's what it is. It's not so much about Eric as it is about fucking finding herself, you know? Exploring herself. You want to explore yourself? Just fucking play with yourself, you dumb bitch. All right. So anyway, so she gets there. She's enchanted by all the people trying to sell her fucking fruit and shit, right? Okay. You know, and then while she's there, she fucking runs into the real Ariel. Yes, the real Ariel is there. Jodie Benson is there. She has a small role as a vendor. Okay, and I guess she hands Ariel, I call her fake Ariel, okay, a fork. okay, a dingle hopper, because Ariel, of course, tries to fucking comb her hair with this fork, which freaks out the real Ariel, Jodie Benson, like, now, Jodie Benson obviously has aged since then. Like I said, The Little Mermaid, that came out a long time ago. It was in 1989. Where I'm sure Jodie was much younger back then when she voiced the role of Ariel. Okay, but now she's obviously middle-aged. Okay, and it's just this way of her signing off on this movie. I'm sure they offered her a lot of money and made her do a non-disclosure agreement so she didn't talk shit about this fucking movie. And in return, they would have paid her to do a little fucking cameo. Thereby, the die-hard fans, okay, who actually stayed away from this shit, but the few diehard fans of the original movie that actually came to the theater to see this piece of shit could be like, oh, so even the real Ariel approves of this version of The Little Mermaid. No, she fucking did. She got paid and she got told at gunpoint to shut the fuck up. Okay? That's why she did no interviews on this fucking movie, all right? It was their way of shutting her up. Is what they did. We'll give you a role in the movie, just you better not fucking say anything bad about it. That's basically what happened, okay? So she's there, okay, and she freaks out when she sees a fake Ariel put that in her fucking hair, you know. And why am I defending this old movie anyway? I don't give a shit about either one of them, but I'm just saying, okay, dude, which one makes more sense? Which one was the better movie? The animated one was, all right? So she gives her the fucking fork, she puts it in her hair, everyone looks at her like she's fucking stupid, all right, which she is, and I mean, she's not stupid, she's naive, okay? You know, she's just ignorant as to what a fork is, because she fucking grew up underwater, okay? Anyway, she gives her the fork, okay? You know, and that happens, and then it's over real quick. But it was something to see the real Ariel there, Jodie Benson, okay, have a dialogue scene with the fake Ariel, what the fuck's her name? Halle Bailey. Yeah, it's just like, no, you're not. If I was a girl and Little Mermaid was my favorite movie, like it is to a lot of y'all, and I saw this shit, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it at all. Okay, call it something else. Okay, have Halle Bailey be one of Ariel's sisters. Make the movie about one of Ariel's sisters. Okay, God knows she got enough of them. Okay, we've already seen Ariel's story. Let's find out about someone else. Okay, that would have been much better. But you know they're not gonna fucking do that because you can't claim wokeness by creating something fucking original. You gotta fucking change what's already existed. You see what I mean? This is fucking bullshit. All right. Anyway, I'm done for right now, but I'll be back shortly to continue my review of The Little Mermaid 2023. I thank you very much for watching this long, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye.